My biggest winner of 2021. Today we're breaking down a trade from 2021. We're looking back. What was my biggest winner of the year? How did I make money on the trade and what went down? Breaking down this trade, this stock, my biggest winner of 2021 right here in this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. All right, so looking here at the chart on BBIG, you can see the setup, you can see what went down, you can see the overall idea behind the trade. This happened back in August, September, when all of the short squeeze madness was happening. There was a lot of hype in the market. We had a lot of these big moves happening because of AMC, because of GameStop, because their squeezes. So the overall sentiment was very bullish on squeezes, low floats. The idea of a squeeze going to the moon was very, very popular at that time in the market. Now, obviously, AMC has still continued to kind of stay in the media, in the news, but BBIG popped up on some pump news, and you can see it went from the low being down here at the $3 level up to a high of almost $13. So looking here at my trades on BBIG, you can see right here, I bought these $4 call options that expired September 17th. So I paid $300 to buy these $4 call options that I bought there in September, that I bought there on August 27th. And then you can see here on August, I made a profit of $2,200, so $2,500 total after deducting the buys. So you'll be able to see on the chart, I was basically buying the options at the bottom of this breakout, and we had a huge move. I think I ended up literally buying the options there on the 27th. And you can see here on the 30th of August, we had a spike up to a $10 level there. Hey, if you're looking for a broker to trade in 2022, check out Interactive Brokers. There's a link down below. You can learn more about their mobile app, how the charting works. I really do enjoy the mobile app. I'm normally placing most of my trades every single day through the mobile app on Interactive Brokers. So there's a link down below. Check them out. You can also see that I bought the $4.50 call options that expired September 17th. I paid 45 cents for these, and then I ended up selling there on the 30th for 66 cents for $1. My top sell was $4.40 here. You can see right there, $4.40. So ended up paying a total of $715 for those options, those $4.50 call options, and locked in a $3,491 profit there on those options. You can see when this move and everything was going on. So we had this huge move the upside, and this was a options paradise at this point because I was basically able to leverage a small amount of money to buy the call options here on BBIG and then capitalize off of this massive move to the upside. We got to move all the way up here to $12 after that. And you can see like here the 31st and September 1st, the high being $12 here. Winners in terms of percentages, investing, a small amount and getting a large amount of return because of the volatility on those options was such a beautiful move. And the reason that really worked out for me so well is because everyone did not expect BBIG to go from, $4 up here to $12. That's not really like a move that people were expecting. So when that move happened, you really caught everybody off guard. You had a huge pump, and then those options obviously went to the moon. I believe the options at one point were up over like 3,000, 4,000% on BBIG on that move. So really the lesson here, the story behind this trade, BBIG, and why it was so successful was, number one, I identified the overall market sentiment at the time. And that was very clear that the short squeeze momentum type plays were the hot ticket at the time. Everybody was looking for the next AMC. Everyone was looking for the next GME move. So we had some massive moves there on BBIG, Vinco Ventures when that happened. And then obviously it fizzled out. Remember, I'm a trader by trade. So I'm going to be trading, opportunities, but I'm not going to be holding these stocks long term. If I get 1,000% return on options, I'm taking that profit all day, every day. So that was really the big focus here. During that time, I was looking for opportunity to buy into other short squeeze opportunities, small float that had hype behind them, had people trying to pump them, and everybody talking about it. So when you had all those ingredients, you really, created a perfect storm to really capitalize off of those call options, making a massive move to the upside. And like I said, the real benefit to that was being able to get in before the move. So before those options skyrocketed in premium, before they went up to the moon, I was able to get in at a really good price, 40 cents, and then ended up selling for some of those options over $4. I guess, really the moral of the story is be early to the party to see what you have, look for opportunities, and then understand the overall market sentiment at the time and what is hot. What is the hot play at that time? What is everybody talking about? What is everybody doing? And what is everybody looking for when it comes down to the trades and the options and all that? So that's my biggest trade of 2021. The lesson that I learned was to follow the sentiment in the market, look for opportunities in these types of plays. If there's an overall sector that's booming, if we get EV batteries, you get electric cars, you get a certain sector that's booming at that time, look for those opportunities to play into the options market and then capitalize off of that volatility. So, 100% move in the stock is going to give me 1,000% move in those option returns. So I'm investing a small amount. I'm capping my overall risk because I basically know that I'm putting $100, $200 into that option. And then I'm basically, I would say, guaranteeing that the worst that I can lose at that point, when buying a call option, if I pay $100 for a call option, the most that I can lose is $100. But, obviously the upside can be much greater. So that's really one of the reasons that I do like trading options, is it allows me to really leverage this idea of the risk to return and the risk to reward, and understand exactly going into it, like exactly how much I'm going to lose if it doesn't work out. And then obviously knowing exactly, not knowing exactly the upside, but kind of having an overall target and an idea of where that's going to end up at. So that was BBIG, my big winner of 2021.